Welcome back to On the L, where strategy meets accountability and leaders learn what it truly takes to elevate. I'm your host, LaTaye Davis, leadership strategist and founder of Elevate Leadership Partners. And on this podcast, we don't just talk about leadership, we break down what it actually takes to lead in environments where expectations are high, accountability matters, and performance is not optional. And before we get into today's episode, I want to go ahead and tell you to grab your notebook and your pen or pencil and take notes so you can elevate as a leader. Today, we're in episode 4, where we are talking about navigating gaps directly. Ooh, this is such a good topic. Such a good topic. Because the problem that leadership has is that most leaders see the gap. Ooh, they just don't address it. So let's get into Lindsay's experience. Lindsay is our podcast avatar. She is us and we are her, okay? So Lindsay notices that there are clear issues, missed expectations, communication breakdowns, as well as inconsistent performance. But leadership avoids the conversation. And that creates culture. Because what you don't address, you allow. So what happens next? Standards decline, frustration increases, high performers disengage. But this is where strong leadership matters, because strong leaders will address issues early, communicate directly, correct behavior clearly. And this is important because if it goes unchecked, you have the opportunity, you have the liability of losing great workers, a negative reputation within the organization about your team, your department, or in the community about your organization. So avoiding discomfort creates dysfunction. Leaders need to look at what gaps they are aware of right now and then ask themselves, are you choosing to not address them? Because silence is not neutrality. It's really giving permission. And this is when you know whether you have great leadership in place. Because great leadership is going to address issues head on and make sure that those issues are addressed. No one wants to be in an environment where issues are allowed to continue and even ignored. And I want you just to ask yourself, if you are developing into a leadership role, we all are leaders though, right? But if it's a formal position, or if you're a current leader in a formal management supervisory position, what are you doing about those gaps? And how are you leading your teams to resolve those gaps and get the best performance out of them, as well as foster a positive environment? If this episode added value, share it with another leader in your network. And if you're ready to strengthen leadership, improve accountability, and create healthier, higher performing environments, inside your organization. Connect with Elevate Leadership Partners to learn more about consulting, leadership development, workshops, and speaking opportunities. You can also join me every second Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Elevation Lab, a live leadership conversation where we discuss workplace culture, accountability, communication, organization performances, and the real challenges leaders are navigating today. Because strong organizations are built intentionally. Set the standard, lead with intention, elevate with impact. Make sure you listen to the previous episodes in this series, and I'll catch you in the next episode.